We usually start the show off with a little recap of what's happened since the last time we got together. The floor is yours. What's happened in the last month?
All right, a lot of news, but one of the big pieces of news is that Microsoft recently shelled out $1 billion for more than 800 AOL patents. That portfolio included patents related to online advertising, mobile handsets, and the rights to include this memorable feature for Microsoft Outlook email users.
You've got mail.
Microsoft also bought patents for putting annoying compact discs inside of magazine subscriptions, and it then threw in Ariana Huffington, who will personally berate users who exceed their Hotmail quota. Finally, Microsoft also has the rights to a never-used cross-dressing version of the AOL Running Man. New IBM CEO Virginia Rometty was entertaining clients at the latest Masters golf tournament at Augusta National Country Club, an all-male club that traditionally grants a membership to its main sponsors' CEOs. But in this case, Rometty didn't receive an invitation, causing a bit of a stir. Club officials explained that it wasn't an anti-female snub, they are just pissed off Lotus Notes users. The New York Times reported that AT&T is changing its slogan. The old AT&T slogan was, "We drop more calls." Now, the new slogan is, I guess it's...
Rethink possible.
That's the old slogan. Rethink possible. Right? Isn't that what I said?
No, that's the new slogan.
Oh, no, the new slogan.
The old new slogan.
The new slogan is actually, we do more with what you do, or we do what you do, or something like that. I don't know. Is it something like this?
AT&T.
Yeah, it's we do more with what you do, or it's, I don't know, something like that. Well, meanwhile, T-Mobile is ratcheting up its game as well. Its spokesperson, Carly, that helpful, happy, magenta-clad sprite who charmingly talked up T-Mobile, has an alter ego now. In the company's new ads, Carly dons motorcycle leathers and a Ducati, which T-Mobile says symbolizes the speed and capabilities of our 4G network. Or maybe a recent tryst with Secret Service agents? Republican presidential nominee in waiting, Mitt Romney, took to Google Plus recently using the service's Hangout feature to hold a town hall. Upon entering the Hangout, he told the audience, "I love it here. The servers are all the right size." One observer noted he was running Google Plus not on an iPad, but on an Etch-a-Sketch. All right, it's time for a little rant. It's time to play my favorite game, the one where every question the industry asks has the exact same answer. For the past few years, that answer has been the cloud. Today's answer, big data. It's everywhere. And do you know why? Do you think it's just because it's big? Yeah, that's what I thought too. But it turns out that it's just really popular to say. Big data. Say it with me, everyone. Big data. See, isn't that fun? Information Week has been writing about big data for a long time, and during that time, I really did think I knew what it meant. We were talking Hadoop and MapReduce, big data sets, sentiment analytics, and even though that one sounded a little like the sort of language you toss around at a cocktail party while wearing Gucci loafers with no socks, I kind of liked it. So how big is big data? Will I know it when I see it? Is that big data in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? What if it's not quite big data? Maybe then it's demi-data or modest data? Do big government and big oil and big tobacco have big data? If Starbucks analyzes big data, do they call it venti data? What about McDonald's? Do they supersize it? Last week, a log management company went public, Splunk, and its stock price doubled in a day and was valued at more than $3 billion, all because it's now calling itself big data. This is madness. Even SQL is getting bastardized. We had MySQL, fine, but then there was NoSQL, and now we actually have NewSQL. What's next, Big SQL? Oh right, Google just introduced BigQuery. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard the term metrosexual. Well, people who are obsessed with their personal data are now called datasexuals. I'm not making this up. These are people who track their movements, their calorie intake, their exercise, their sleep. What's next then? Big data sexuals? Instead of the sprightly Carly as the spokesperson, maybe we'll bring back Notorious B.I.G. from the dead? How about we tone it down a notch? How about we go back to just data? And let's stop making such a big deal about big data. All right, finally, a Portland man named John Brennan stripped nude last week at an airport TSA screening checkpoint, doing so as a protest of what he calls an invasion of his privacy. Now, I too feel as if my privacy has been invaded, David, first by Facebook and then Apple and Google, and I'm sick of it. And in protest, I'm going to strip right here on this show.
Whoa, big fella.
What?
Kick your hands off the belt buckle, okay?
I'm just upset,
Put
man.
the belt
I'm
buckle
upset.
down. Have
I'm
a
upset
seat.
too.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Fix your tie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just upset. Privacy.